We have three types of receptors. Extra receptor. This is our skin. Extra receptor, skin, touching, pain, temperature, feeling. For example, I touch my hand and I understand that I make. Yes, I feeling this touch. Yes. For example, if you pain, this is extra receptors. Understand extra receptors. Proprioceptor, this is muscles, ligaments, fascia, extra receptor. For example, proprioceptor. For example, muscle. This is we can understand. For example, now I understand that I stay. For example, if I sit down, I understand that I sit down. I can understand it. For example, if person have problem with the proprioceptors, for example, he not understanding what yes. Understand proprioceptor, muscles, fascia, ligaments, proprioceptor, and we have an interoceptor. This is our internal organs. We not control this, for example. Our interoceptors, understand?
Involuntary.
And involuntary. And our fasciculus posterior have a proprioceptive, sensitive, conscious. Conscious, yes, sensitive. Our tracts, how I say, ascend and go to the brain, descend and go from brain to our spinal cord. On the next lessons, when we discuss a brain, we discuss these tracks, and then on the ending we connect all picture, and you more better understand. This is fasciculus posterior. We have fasciculus lateral, and in this fasciculus we have an ascendant tract and descendant tract. If this is ascendant tract, this is sensitive. Descendant, motorway, sensitive way, motorway. And in our fasciculus anterior, sensitive and motorway too. In our lateral fasciculus, we have a tractus cerebellaris posterior and tractus spina cerebellaris posterior. 1, 2. Tractus cerebellaris anterior and posterior. This is unconscious, not understanding. Sensitive.
Unconscious.
Unconscious. This is unconscious, sensitive way. Unconscious. In this conscious, in tractus cerebellaris posterior and anterior, unconscious. By ascending to sensitive way.
Involuntary. It's like involuntary.
इन्वॉलंटरी में अपने आप फंक्शन होता है
Unconscious,
इन्वॉलंटरी और इन्वॉलंटरी
conscious, this is сознательно, we conscious understand voluntary. Unconscious, we not understand what happened. This is reflex that we don't understand. Conscious, voluntary, unconscious, involuntary. Yes, synonym of this word. Так, tractus cerebellaris posterior anterior we have tractus spina pectoralis and tractus spina thalamicus. This is ascendant way too, but this is feeling the temperature and pain. And we have a descendant. I say in the lateral fasciculus we have a descendant way. This is tractus allia spinalis, rubra spinalis that I not found on this picture, and tractus corticospinalis lateralis, and tractus corticospinalis, yes, and tractus rubra, tractus rubra spinalis, tractus corticospinalis, and tractus allia spinalis. This is descendant ways, motor, descendants way, motor. And in the fasciculus anterior we have sensitive and motor, ascendant and descendant ways. This is tractus testis spinalis, corticospinalis anterior, tractus fasciculus spinalis anterior, and fasciculus anterior proprius. In the fasciculus in the fasciculus anterior. Understand? In white matter located the axons, the tracts that connecting brain with the spinal cord. Understand? In our gray matter only bodies, yes, of our neurons. And we have a reflex arch. Reflex arch. Reflex arch. Так, reflex arch. I draw you the reflex arch. We have two types of reflex. Reflex, the development when we birth, we have a development reflex. For example, protective, one second,
Like by age we grow.
sucking, protective, gripping.
Yes.
Gripping, yes, it's
Rona,
reflex
Rona.
of a small child, yes, because he don't understand and have only development reflex. For example, the protective. If you, touch the baby,
Kidnap.
he. No, yes, he afraid. This is a reflex. He don't understand reflex. The sucking reflex. He eat from milk from mother. Sucking reflex. He not think.
Smile also. Smile.
Smile, yes. This reflex baby don't understand. But this is development reflex. He don't understand that he should eat. This reflex. It's easy reflex, development reflex. And when we grow, we have acute reflex. For example, all of us have protective reflex, sucking reflex, gripping reflex, but not all of us, for example, can very good drawing or singing or playing on the piano. This is acute. We study this.
Acute.
Acquired. Yes.
Acquired reflex.
Acquired. This studying reflex. This reflex we study. If you want, for example, very good playing on the piano, you very a lot of time studying. This not development reflex. Understand?
Yeah.
Development reflex all of us can make. We not understand. And acquirement, this is what we study, make. And acquirement, this a difficult reflex. Our brain is processing. Yes, brain processing. Easy reflex arch and difficult reflex arch. I show you at the beginning the easy reflex arch. This is a knee reflex. Who goes to the neurologist know that he take the hammering.
Hammer.
The patella and leg is
Kick.
Kick.
Like
Yes.
this.
You don't understand.
ठीक है.
For example, it is an easy reflex. You don't control this. The doctor
Hit.
hammers the patella and your leg is
ऐसे हो जाता है, like this.
yes,
Like
yes,
this.
yes, and yes, in normal.
ऐसे
This
करने
is
से भी होता
a
है कुछ.
shape. For example, if
ऐसे
person
मारेगा,
go
ऐसे
to
हो
the,
ऐसे वाला पता है?
for example,
पटेला ऐसे मारेगा, ऐसे हो जाएगा. अबे हट.
if person go to the doctor and he hammers the patella and leg don't kick, this problem, yes, with the reflex. And it can be problem of all way, CNS, PNS, and doctor find where located the problem. Understand? Our nerve system is very long and difficult, and problems can be in the brain, in the spinal cord, in the nerves. Understand? Knee reflex. I show you this knee reflex. At the beginning, we have a receptor. This is a first thing of our
First
reflex.
step.
Receptor. Receptor. For example, skin receptor. For example, skin or patella on the knee reflex. Anything where located the beginning of impulse. Receptor. And how we say we have extrareceptor, skin, proprioceptor, muscles, and interoceptor, internal organs. This is first part of our reflex. Then we have
सारे घुटने नीचे गिर जाएंगे.
так, how I say, we have two radix anterior
देखो ये
and radix posterior.
अरे
हाँ,
11 में किया तो था.
This radix, this is, for example, the radix anterior, this is absence of motor neurons. Radix anterior. Radix posterior, this is absence of sensitive neurons. And our two radix on the some distance of our spinal cord is confluence and making, what is this? The spinal
अलग
nerve.
नंबर आता है उसका
Spinal nerve.
पॉइंट होता है उसमें करने का
Spinal nerve. 31 per spinal nerves we have. Understand? Two radix anterior posterior is confluence and making a wide spinal nerve, and this nerve exit from foramen intervertebrale. Understand? Two radix confluence and make one nerve to 31 per nerve. On this 31 part, on the left part 31 nerves, on right. Understand why? Because we have foramen intervertebrale on two sides. It's looking like this. This nerve, this nerve, this nerve, this nerve. Spinal nerve. This is PNS system, not CNS, because it's located not in the brain and spinal cord. Understand? Two radix confluence and making a spinal nerve, part of PNS. Understand? Who not understand? Understand.
Понимает.
Понимать. Очень хорошо. Так, and how I say, так, draw more this. We have a receptor, for example, skin. For example, skin, and we begin in the way. And how I say, our motor neurons located in the cornu anterior, our interneurons located in the cornu posterior, and we have a sensitive neurons. Sensitive neurons located in the radix posterior, in the ganglion. In the ganglion. In the, yes, in the, this is ganglion. And in this ganglion located the sensitive neuron. Sensitive neuron. I draw the unipolar. Yes, pseudo-unipolar. This sensitive neuron have like dendrite. We can say dendrite, or we can say a peripheral process. Peripheral process and then central process, axon. And this axon go to the next neuron, to the motor neuron. And this motor neuron located in the cornu anterior. And then this motor neuron, axon of this motor neuron, going from the radix anterior, go, and go to the effector. Effector. What is the effector? For example, the knee reflex, our knee, our patella, this is receptor, effector, our musculus quadriceps femoris. No musculus, one second, musculus, and then going tendon of musculus quadriceps femoris. Who know how calling the connecting between two neurons? Synapse. Synapse. We have receptor. Impulse go to the afferent, to the sensitive neuron. Then this impulse go to the motor neuron. And then go to the effector. Yes. We have reflex arch with two neurons like this. And we have a reflex arch with the free neurons, with the interneuron. This is picture of two neurons, afferent. Understand? And this is rule. Our efferent motor neuron all time located in the cornu Anterior, yes. If you draw the picture on the exam, for example, if you have a question on the exam, draw the reflex arch, and you drawing this picture, very big mistake. Motor neurons located only in the cornu anterior.
Anterior.
Yes,
Oh.
this is the rule.
And posterior?
Posterior located, if we have a free neurons, in posterior located the interneuron.
Internal.
Understand? This is the rule. Interneuron in cornu posterior, motor neuron in cornu anterior, and sensitive neuron located in the PNS, in the ganglion, in the PNS. Understand? And now I draw the free neurons way. It's like a two, but between afferent and afferent interneuron. Yes, I see. Receptor, impulse, go to the sensitive, to the afferent, then go to the interneuron in the cornu posterior, then pass to the motor neuron, and then to the effector.
Receptor.
Yes, this is easy reflex arch. Don't use the brain. For example, a knee reflex. Or for example, you take the cup, very warm cup, and
Touch.
yes, move your hand.
Let's.
You don't understand. You understand this is warm or later. At the beginning, you yes, this is easy reflex, and very rare disease. This is a birth. This is disease where in birth and then all life where person not feel the pain, anything pain. And for example, he cannot understand where warm. He I don't.
Yes, he not feel pain.
He not feeling pain.
And
Feel
blood
temperature
also.
too.
Clotting not happen. Clotting नहीं होते ना?
Cold, not feel.
Yes, and not feeling. This is very rare. Very in our planet, it's rare disease, but this is can be very rare. This is for all life.
It is
Not
helpful.
have a treatment problem for people because if you not feel the cold and warm, you can go to the street without the clothes
Then it's
and
okay
holding.
now.
Then it's
No, it's not okay.
It is okay now.
Can
If you
be.
don't feel.
then it's good.
Not good, no. Body will go
Why?
into shock and we don't know.
Yes, yes. These
Okay.
people die.
Die.
They not.
वो impact करेगा body पे बस उन्हें feel नहीं होगा.
वो डॉक्टर
They have a lot
है
of.
सोच
These
right?
people don't feel anything. They don't understand where they're sick, where cold.
Blood running. If they get cut.
अबे नहीं आएगा ना समझ.
Correct. Not everything feeling, but this is very rare. I think in Russian, I know in the USA, 2-3 people. I read about this, but this is very rare.
You have seen.
I have seen.
See.
Yes, see this.
Yes.
No, this is very rare. Maybe this is for all life. It's not treatment. Yes, understand? This is easy, guys. This is easy. Reflex arch. We don't should process these situations in our brain. Yes? You take the cup, a very warm cup, and take the hand. And for example, no, how I say, if person have a problem, he not understanding, not feeling. Extra receptors.
Damage the skin, it will bomb.
I can understand this picture to the reflex. For example, with the warm cup,
Damage.
we touch the warm cup.
And hands burn.
We touch the warm cup. The receptor, this is our skin. Our skin feeling the warm cup signal go to the sensitive neuron, then to the spinal cord, to the interneuron, then to the motor, and motor effector. This is muscles, our muscles, and this is very fast. It's a milliseconds. It's not seconds. It's milliseconds. And at the beginning we take the
Hand back.
remove the hand, and then we understand that this is hot. Understand? This is easy reflex arch. At the next lesson, guys, at the beginning when we discussed this topic, you should draw me arch, reflex arch. And in Gennady say that guys in your groups have a mistakes. He he draw not correct spinal cord. In your Moodle, you can see the picture, the half of the spinal cord. Draw all spinal cord. Draw the cornu anterior like a butterfly. Because guys, for example, drawing like this, no, they don't understand how looking the gray matter, okay? And you should show me where located only in the cornu posterior interneural motor in this. And sensitive, draw the ganglion in the radix posterior. I understand this. Two radix, confluence, and making the spinal nerve. This radix, a lot of axons. A lot of axons, yes. Anterior radix is a motor axons. The posterior, this is a sensitive axons. Understand this?
Intermediate.
Yes, and intermediate located in the cornu posterior of spinal cord.
Cornu posterior ganglion उधर है.
उसी में पहले
Sensory neuron जहाँ पे होता है वहाँ ganglion है.
Sensitive located in the radix, this is PNS. PNS, yes. And for example, if we have a difficult reflex arch, our white matter connecting with the brain and passes signal ascendant descendant. Because when we, for example, reading, yes, we process in the brain. This is difficult reflex arch.
ascendance.
Yeah, that's why I studied.
Ascendant and descendant. This is when we discuss the whole brain, then we repeat all the tracts and you understand.
Okay.
When we discuss now spinal cord, then brain, in brain we discuss a nucleons, a tracts too, and then we connecting all this information and can see all the tracts. We have a pyramidal tracts, extra pyramidal tracts. Understand this? This is at the, if you understand all, if you don't understand something in the nervous system, then you can problem with the understanding. Now, all people understand or not?
Understand.
No, I think this spinal cord is more easy than brain, then be a difficult.
Very.
Так, and the membranes of our spinal cord, we have a pia, arachnoide, and dura mater. Pia mater, arachnoide, and dura mater. And between these membranes, we have a space. We have the space arachnoide, subarachnoide. This is between the pia mater and arachnoid. And in this space located the cerebrospinal fluid. Between the arachnoid and dura mater, we have a subdural space. In this subdural space. In this space located a cerebrospinal fluid too. And between our dura mater and bones, we have a spatium epidural. In this place, not located the fluid, only the connective tissue, nerves, lymphatic node, not the fluid. Where located fluid? Canalis centralis. Yes, where canalis centralis? In the canalis centralis, located the cerebrospinal fluid. In the subdural space and subarachnoid space. In these three spaces located the liquor is called fluid liquor, cerebrospinal liquor, and we can make the punction to see the cells of spinal of the cerebrospinal fluid. And this is, I think, this is all.
Today all.
Yes, this is all.